Hello, Future Millionaire. Since you can't make it here for the picnic, special picnic, I must make a virtual picnic just with you guys. And this is my lunch. This one from the supermarket, Woolies. I like that a lot. And here is roast pork from Chinese store, also near the supermarket. Got both from Robina, just in case you wonder where I buy this stuff from. Now, then I get some drinks out. This thing, as usual. So I need to bulk up. Therefore, I need to eat a lot of food. That's the hardest part about training. Actually, training is not that difficult. I spend about half an hour a day train my upper body. I haven't started training lower body yet. But it's very, very hard to gain weight because my brain burns a lot of energy. My brain, the time machine, burns tons of energy. So I can eat a lot of things. I don't get fat. But when I exercise and using my time machine to look into the past, present, and future, that turns a lot of energy like this into visions. And they all come to me in the night when I'm dreaming, and then the good ones, the particularly important ones, is retained as a long-term memory. The biggest problem with this kind of time travel is differentiating between the reality that I experience with my vessel, like right now I'm eating the food, or the experience I experience in my time machine, as in what do I experience the past, present, and future while I'm dreaming. The out-of-body experience is so real to me that sometimes it's very hard to tell. Also, I have such a strong lucid dreams. Very often, I have multi-layered dreams. Not sure if you ever watched this Christopher Nolan movie that engages in multi-level dreaming stages. That is absolutely realistic, and similar to that, but not so much like a movie. In my dreams, I don't dream about things in sequence. My dreams come in small chunks, and then I make sense of them when I wake up and meditate over them. So it's not as easy as you think. It's not someone just input information in my brain and then I just can read out to you guys, something like that. But the good thing is right now I don't have any dreams that I need to share with you guys. Therefore, you don't need to know anything about this. Basically, the next step, the prizes is still going to go to $5,000. I still have a salmon left from the breakfast time. Good thing is smoked salmon doesn't go bad for at least 2 days, even at room temperature. Hot smoked salmon, highly recommend it. Roast pork wouldn't go bad for at least 1 day at room temperature because it's salted. Look at that. Cool, huh? I'm so glad I have the luxury of coming out on a weekday. Look at my environment. I'll give you a shot, environmental shot. That's the creek. When it doesn't rain, it's a creek. Otherwise, it can be a river. Comes from the mountain into the waterfall. All right. So in this video, I want to make it look like we're having picnic together. Basically, the POV version of a picnic with a friend, something along that line. So feel free to grab something, pause the video, grab something to eat or drink, and sit down with me and we have a friendly chat about what has happened in the last 10 days. Now, why did I take this break? Because one of my dreams told me I should take a break. Simple as that. So I decided to take that break, and before I take the break, I just instinctively knew I need to make sure the market doesn't fall below $500 per US dollar, $500 US dollar per Bitcoin Cash. So a lot of you, once I post that video, got impatient, say, "Oh, look, your video didn't age very well. Right after you post, straight went underneath 500." And that's for people who have no idea about trading. Do you really think resistance don't get tested? Don't you think If $500 is resistance, how do you know $500 is resistance? The only way for you to find out something's a resistance or not is by trying to test it. The bad side was going to test it again. And as you can see, it took them 3 days to try to test it. Didn't work out. Trigger some small positions in stop losses, but none of that are mine. None of that are the people I'm trading with. So I'm fine. The people with me are totally fine. We wouldn't set that kind of stop loss so close to the price limits. And now, for you, however, when you watch my video, very often you get conflicting informations. Some people interpret my same video one way, some people the other way. You have to understand whenever you watch a video like those, what you're really doing is looking for confirmations. We human beings we are preferring confirmation biases, which means, for example, if you are very bullish on a particular coin, let's say Bitcoin Cash, you instinctively only look out for all the bullish signs for Bitcoin Cash. And you only want to listen to people like myself who tells you why Bitcoin Cash is great. In reality, what you should do is split your time in half. Also spend just as much time with the people who tell you Bitcoin Cash is bad. And that's the reason anyone comes to my forum, tell me about why Bitcoin Cash is bad. I do not ban them. Instead, I want them to engage with me in a logical, factual manner. So if you can show me factually Bitcoin Cash is a very bad coin, then I have no qualm about it. I'm gonna switch. Show me another coin that can do better than Bitcoin Cash. So far nobody has been able to show me yet. Do you think I can pay for a coffee with Shiba Inu? I don't even know how many people can send me a Shiba Inu. If I start a wallet, will any person will be willing to send me some Shiba Inu? I don't know. Maybe someone can reply, give me a comment, say, you're a Shiba Inu millionaire now. You want to spread your love? You want me to get on Shiba Inu trend? Yeah. Tell me which wallet should I download? And get your army to send me 1 cent each. See how that works out. I want to know. I personally have not had any experience with Shiba Inu, so what I know is Shiba Inu is some of those coins similar to a tulip. You know, back in the during the time of Dutch tulip mania, people were speculating in all kinds of tulips. The famous ones like Semper Augustus, they were not traded that often. There were only like 15, 16 samples of the thing at the first place. Also, it did not survive. The common man actually traded the tulip bubble with cheap bulbs. Ultimately, when the bubble bursted, the tulip market actually survived. Until today, you can still go to the tulip auction market. You can participate in the auction if you want to. You can buy in bulk tulips at a Dutch flower market. So, not all bubbles bad. Okay. Maybe it's not a great idea that I eat and make a video at the same time. Maybe you guys can give me some feedback. This is my first time ever doing this. I want to create this kind of personal connection between you and me. I want you to understand that despite my supernatural abilities, I'm still a human being. My vessel is still human. My vessel. I still need my nutrition. I still need my sleep. I still need all the other things in life. Anything you need, I need as well. So we're, in that sense, we're just the same. So anything I do for my body, you can do the same for yourself. And very soon I'm going to embark on a body transformation process. And luckily, I met the right person. I think Brandon is the right person to teach me the body transformation. He has the body that I really want to have as well. But that took him about probably 15 years to create. So I want to see what I can do in the next 5 years. Yeah. Ideally, I want to maintain the physical appearance of somebody who is between 33 to 35, because I want to have the the maximum appearance of someone with the highest possible SMV. For those people who don't know SMV, just go Google SMV. I'm not going to discuss that in detail. Brandon, for example, has a very high SMV. Someone like him, if he goes on an app, he probably gets matches every 5 seconds. Yeah, that's my guess. So we'll see how that one goes. Other than that, I want to conclude by saying that if you continue to buy Bitcoin Cash, you will have a great time. You're going to have one of the best experiences in 2021, 2022, 2023, 24, 25. The next few years, there's nothing but sunshine and rainbow for Bitcoin Cash to come. Yes, there'll be volatilities. Yes, we're going to see 50% drawdown, 70% drawdown. That's normal. But ultimately, if you know how to hold your position, you're going to see 10x, 100x, 1000x. I wouldn't even exclude the possibility of 10,000x because this is the market after all. Anything's possible. So I'm going to continue my lunch. And if you like what you see, give me some comments. Otherwise, I'm not going to expose myself like this so soon. It feels quite vulnerable talking into a camera, eating food at the same time, pretending that I'm talking to a person I know. 99% of people I have never met. Therefore, this is the best way for us to connect. But one day, in the next 2 to 3 years, I assure you, we're going to see each other in person. Okay? See you in the next one. Bye.